Have you ever looked around and wondered why your life feels quieter than most? Why some people seem to be constantly surrounded by noise, by group chats, plans, and laughter, while your phone stays silent for days? Maybe you've scrolled through social media and seen everyone hanging out, posting photos, tagging each other, and thought, why isn't my life like that? It's a heavy feeling, isn't it? That quiet moment when loneliness starts to whisper that something must be wrong with you. But what if I told you something that might change the way you see this completely? What if being alone more often isn't a sign that you're failing, but a clue that you're growing? That maybe your life is quieter, not because you're missing out, but because you're on a path that fewer people can walk. Today, we're going to explore why having fewer friends, or even none for season, doesn't mean you're broken. It might actually mean you're rare. So stay with me till the end, because once you understand this deeply, you'll never see solitude the same way again. 1. Deep people don't belong in shallow places. Let's start with something simple. Not everyone is built for deep conversations, and that's okay. Think about the last time you tried to talk about something meaningful. Your goals, your thoughts about life, your struggles, with someone who only wanted to gossip or complain. The conversation probably went nowhere, right? You might have felt like you were talking to a wall. That's because depth doesn't survive in shallow waters. Some people live on the surface, chasing distractions, entertainment, and attention. You, on the other hand, might be looking for honesty, growth, and real connection. And when those two worlds meet, there's friction. So you pull back, you get quiet, you spend more time alone, and you start thinking, maybe I'm the problem. But the truth is, you're not the problem. You're just different. Your mind doesn't crave small talk. It craves meaning. Your heart doesn't want crowds. It wants real connection. You see, the world often celebrates the loudest people, but the deepest ones, they grow in silence. When you don't fit in easily, it's not a weakness. It's proof that your energy is valuable, and not everyone deserves access to it. And honestly, that's a strength most people never develop. So the next time you feel like the quiet one, remember this: you might not blend in because you were never meant to. 2. Solitude is where real self-control is born. Let's talk about solitude, being alone. Most people run from it. They can't stand silence, so they fill it with noise, endless scrolling, constant texting, or being around people just to avoid thinking. They fear being alone not because they love company, but because they can't face themselves. But here's where your power comes in. If you can sit alone without music, without distraction, and feel peaceful, that's something rare. That's emotional maturity. It means you're learning to build peace from the inside out. You're not depending on others to make you feel complete. That's real independence. When you can be your own source of peace, you stop chasing people who don't deserve you. You stop settling for half-hearted relationships. You stop confusing being surrounded with being fulfilled. The truth is, solitude is like a gym for your mind. It's where your thoughts get stronger. It's where you learn to control emotions instead of being controlled by them. Yes, at first it's uncomfortable, but growth always is. It's during the quiet moments that you hear your real thoughts, understand your emotions, and connect to your true self. While others are busy escaping themselves, you're learning to master yourself. That's what makes you powerful. Solitude isn't punishment. It's practice. It's training for emotional freedom. 3. One genuine friend is worth more than 100 fake ones. Let's get real for a second. We live in a world that celebrates numbers. Number of followers, friends, likes, views. But numbers don't equal connection. Imagine 2 scenes. At one table, there's a group of 15 people. They're laughing, taking pictures, making small talk, but none of it feels real. At another table, there's just 2 people talking quietly, but every word is honest. Every silence is comfortable. Which table do you think holds real peace? The truth is, quality will always beat quantity. One friend who listens to you, supports you, and accepts your silence is more valuable than 100 people who only show up when it's convenient. So if your circle is small, don't see it as a failure. See it as a filter. Life has a way of removing people who don't align with your growth. And the quieter your life gets, the more you'll start to notice who truly belongs. You don't owe your energy to everyone. You don't need to be available to people who drain you. Having fewer friends doesn't mean you're unloved. It means you've learned to value yourself enough to be selective. 4. The right people come in the right season. Here's a truth that takes time to accept. Not everyone is meant to walk your entire journey with you. Some people are just chapters, not the whole book. They come to teach you lessons, and then they go. And that's okay. Nature reminds us of this all the time. You don't see flowers blooming every day of the year. Each season has a purpose. Planting, growing, resting, blooming. Your life works the same way. Sometimes you'll be surrounded by people, and sometimes you'll walk alone. Both seasons are important. When you're in your quiet season, it's not because the universe forgot you. It's because you're being prepared for what's next. You can't rush real connection. You can't force people to understand your depth. You can only keep being you. And when you do, the right people will notice. They'll recognize your energy because it feels like home to them. But if you keep dimming your light to fit in, the ones who could truly value you might never see you. So stay bright. Even if it feels lonely sometimes, your light is attracting the right souls, slowly, silently, and perfectly timed. 5. What having few friends really means. So what does all this tell you? It means you have standards. It means you don't chase people just to avoid being alone. It means you care more about peace than popularity. And that's strength, not weakness. It means you're not desperate for company. You're focused on growth. It means you've outgrown shallow energy and fake smiles. And that's not something to hide. It's something to be proud of. Because when the right people come, they won't be rescuers for your loneliness. They'll be partners for your peace. They won't need you to shrink. They'll match your depth. Those friendships, built on honesty, respect, and growth, are worth more than any crowd full of noise. 6. Remember this when you feel lonely. When you feel that sting of emptiness, remember this. Einstein valued silence because it helped him think. Marcus Aurelius said that being at peace with yourself means you're never truly alone. Seneca warned that crowds often lead us away from truth. You're not lost. You're becoming. Great souls are often misunderstood at first. Depth attracts depth, but slowly. While you wait, don't waste the quiet. Use it. Read. Learn. Grow. Take care of your body, your mind, your spirit. Let solitude be your forge, where you shape yourself into someone unstoppable. Because when the right people arrive, you won't need them to fill your emptiness. You'll already be whole. So if your phone stays silent, if your circle is small, if you spend most weekends alone, don't think less of yourself. It's not a curse. It's a season of growth. Your peace, your depth, your energy, they are sacred. Not everyone can understand them, and that's okay. Keep walking your path with quiet confidence. Don't chase noise. Don't confuse attention with connection. And never forget, it's better to stand alone with truth than to sit in a crowd built on lies. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment below.